Is Promised Land the only fund that's investing in opportunity zones that are in farmland?
I believe so. Others have done one-off
Mm-hmm.
farmland OZs. According to the Economic Innovation Group, which was one of the drafters of the legislation, there are 5 funds that are focused on rural America. 3 of those are ag focused, and one's animal protein and one's vertical farming or controlled environment ag. And we have farmland OZ space to ourselves, at least
At
today.
least today. Yeah, that's
And one of the
awesome.
interesting things is there's legislation to extend the OZ tax benefits. Right now, you have to invest by 2026, and the gain that we mentioned earlier that you roll into the fund, the tax on that gain is deferred until 26. There's a proposal to extend that to 28, so you have more time on the deferral, which is increase your returns. But there's a second proposal which came from the Ways and Means Committee of the House to create 2,000 rural OZs that would have deferral benefits until 2032 and have some other tax benefits. That it's probably a coin flip whether that gets incorporated into the other OZ legislation. But the impetus for that is not a lot of OZ funds went to rural America, and some senators or House representatives from rural demographics have proposed it, and it only costs about $1 billion. So the general the government accounting office estimated the cost to the government, and it's only $1 billion. So
Yeah. When growing up in a rural area myself, there's a lack of new and improved infrastructure, and it's really cool to see what the Opportunity Zone program is doing to try to enhance the infrastructure for the people that are living there.
I think there's across America there's a lot of work that needs to be done to our infrastructure. Some things are 40, 50 years old. Like, for example, cold storage, food cold storage. Most of the buildings for that were built in the 1950s and 60s. So that has to be worked. And the same is probably true for other ag infrastructure, whether it be grain bin storage or anything up the line, the food chain, so to speak.
So it sounds like for an institutional investor looking that has some maybe ESG initiatives, this could be a really great fit for them.
Yeah, there's some wonderful elements, conservation elements that can sort of improve the return profile for regular farmland. Of course, there's the potential for solar or wind development. There's also a little known section of the code where you can sell your development rights on your farmland. So basically, you're not going to develop residential, commercial, solar, wind.
Yeah.
Keep it at working lands, and you'll get paid for those development rights. And it's a nice benefit within the OZ tax structure.